been thinking about something that's been bothering me for a long time, actually, but I decided to talk about it. I've noticed a lot of younger Christian podcasters. They are always conflating modern medication use with pharmakeia. And a lot of people, they'll insinuate that you don't need those meds. It's almost like they're guilting people who need to take opiates or people who need to take ADHD meds, that you don't need that. You just need faith. Your faith just isn't strong enough, and that's why you haven't been healed, or you're doing pharmakeia because you're using these medications. And I got a cat here. Just a minute, buddy. You gotta wait. And the one thing that bothers me is that, sure, sorcerers can use drugs to access other dimensions, to do magical workings, but saying that all medication is pharmakeia or sorcery or magic, that's like saying, you can't use steak knives because witches use knives in their rituals. Can't use knives. Knives are bad. Or witches use pieces of wood in their rituals. Can't use wood, can't use twigs. Witches use herbs. Herbs are bad. Herbs are bad, okay? And I appreciate the zeal for God that these young people have, but what they don't understand is the suffering that these people go through that need these medications. Like, there's a reason why people with ADHD have a really high suicide risk, because you can only take so much. Because with ADHD, like, normal stuff is a puzzle, and your brain is constantly, because it doesn't work properly, so your brain is constantly trying to solve puzzles just to do stuff normally. And essentially your brain just isn't functioning like a normal person. And if you had a disability and there was a medication that either 100% removed that disability or made your life easier so that you weren't pushed to the limits of your sanity every day just trying to do normal stuff, wouldn't you take that medication? You would. And the same thing with people who need pain meds, chronic pain patients. Sure, these young, really zealous Christians that are anti-medication, anti-drug, are talking about how bad these medications are for people, and they are. But you have to be responsible with these medications. You can't be irresponsible. Just the same way you have to be responsible when you use a knife so you don't cut yourself. It doesn't mean just because a witches use a knife that you can't use a knife. It's a tool. And these substances are part of creation here for us to utilize. And God knows that we struggle down here, and we have a lot of issues and pain and mental health crises and physical issues. Those substances are here to be used responsibly to help alleviate our suffering. So for those of us who need to use those medications, and maybe you're suffering with guilt because you have some well-meaning, ill-informed Christian telling you, you just need faith, you don't believe enough. Don't let them get to you. If this medication is helping you get through your day and be a normal person, then take your meds. It's sad because I think a lot of these people, they don't understand the damage that they're doing when they're telling people, well, you shouldn't be using meds. Meds are bad, okay? It's like, dude, these people need this medication for a reason. And I've noticed this, with a lot of these podcasters, or it's just, when you're young or when you don't have the problems that other people do, you don't understand what it's like to need these medications to get through the day. But I do. Because I was diagnosed late with ADHD, so I struggled for like over 30 years trying to fix myself, trying to use every hack, trick, tip, lifestyle change, dietary change, herbal this, herbal that. And medication for me was a last resort, along with, I'm also a chronic pain patient, so opiates were a last resort. I tried everything else. And sometimes, stretching and chamomile tea just isn't going to cut it. Sometimes you just have to take the medication. That's just the way it is. So if you're a Christian or new to Christ and you're feeling bad that you need these controlled substances just to live a normal day, don't feel bad. Just a lot of people, they don't know. They don't understand. They're ignorant. And a lot of people mean well, and they say things that really injure people who are new to Christ, or things that they don't understand by, you haven't been healed because you don't believe enough. It's like, a lot of us have to suffer with stuff here, and it's just part of our growing process. If we can survive the struggles and difficulties that we have to deal with on a daily basis, it makes us stronger. And life here is a struggle, and for a lot of us, life here is really hard. So I just felt like I should make a video about that, because I know there's a lot of people out there like me that have been told things like that, or seen messages like that to other people, where it's like people look down on you for needing to take these medications. It's not pharmakeia, bro. It's a medication. That's all it is. It's a tool. Depends how you use the tool, who's using the tool. And that's it. Alright, love you. See you later. Bye.